Hey everyone, welcome in class number 1 of Excel. So today we are going to open Excel. So you can sign in directly, there's no problem. And this is the interface of Excel. So first of all you have to go to Play Store and you have to get it downloaded. So it's very simple. Go to Play Store, just write down Excel. You can download it, or if your phone is not compatible, you can use spreadsheet or Google Sheet. So it is a secondary, or you can say alternative of Excel, Google Sheet. So you can use this one as well. So I'm going to open my PowerPoint presentation for class number 1. So in this course, first of all, we have some objectives. So the objective is, first of all, we have to cover the navigation, formatting worksheet and cells, performing simple calculations using built-in Excel functions, chart making and project work. So we will cover all these things. Sorry for the sound. So this is class number 1, and the class number 1 is about interface and navigation. It's very simple class. So you can see this, and then we will go back, we will open our Excel sheet. And you don't need to memorize all the things immediately. Okay, just see it, and I'm opening my Excel. So make sure everyone first come to this surface, to this particular interface. If you all are here, then show me thumbs up. If you are facing any problem, let me know please. All right, if someone's Excel is asking to sign in, so you can just log in, sign in via your email. All right, so let me show you something first at all. Here at the top you can see this is the profile. Okay, if you are logged in, so it will display your profile. If not, then fine. Okay, it will show like this. Then we have a plus icon. Okay, and we have a search box. So one thing I want to clarify first at all to you about Excel. What is Excel actually? If you go to Google, it will show you the meaning of Excel is to work something or to perform something more efficiently. It is called Excel. Okay, means the term Excel means to perform something more efficiently. Okay, now we will take two examples and we will understand how does our Excel, the application we are using, how does it work. So first of all, I am taking an example. Suppose you are at hospital. Okay, you are working at hospital and you are a receptionist over there, and you have to manage the all data. Okay, data means you are given a notebook or register. Okay, and you have to you have to note down everything, every detail of the patient. For example, the patient's names, right, their fees, okay, their admit date, their surgery detail. Means as a receptionist or as a data observer, you have to manage all this huge data, right? So if I provide you a notebook, that will very, you can say, very terrific, very big thing to you, right? It will take so much time, so much energy, correct? So to perform this more precisely, you must have observed that the receptionist or the people who are working at a table, they are having some softwares in their computer, right? So Excel is one of them. Excel is one of them. Okay, so they use so many software, so Excel is one of them, and Excel is used to keep that data more systematic. Okay, and to um, store that data in more systematic, more better, more precise manner. Okay, they can calculate the data, they can keep the data, they can share the data, they can filter the data, everything. So they can do it more smoothly, more precisely with the application Excel. Okay, I hope now you understand what is the use of Excel in our daily life. Okay, I'll show you an example. Okay, I'm going to show you something. So I will explain what I'm doing, but right now just see here. Okay, suppose I'm showing you a table. Okay, so here's a table, suppose. Okay, just an example, and your task is just you have to, means you have written something like fee, patient A given the fee, C didn't pay the fee, D didn't pay the fee, G paid the fee, right? So I have written this. Okay, and now I have an option that if I want to make a filter over here, So I can make a filter that I want to filter how many of them have paid their fee. So I'll click on yes, and I will come back, see all yes are filtered. Okay, and if I wanna choose the filter again, if I wanna choose those who haven't paid the fee, so I will select on no, and I will get directly. Sorry for the interruption. So see, this is how I can easily filter. It's just a very simple example. Okay, if you do this whole stuff, okay, so you, sorry, so if you have given so much stuff, right, so in this situation what will happen? In this situation, if you have to perform this with pen or copy, with notebook, with register, so it will take so much time and so much energy. But with filter, it's very simple example you can perform with Excel very precisely, very smoothly. So this is how Excel works in our daily lives. I hope it's understand. This is the significance of Excel. This is a very simple example. I can show you so much bigger example, but we will learn how to perform them later in upcoming classes. All right. So this was the use of Excel in a simple language, simple understanding. All right. So now I'm coming back. I'm going to the situation. Okay. So I want to tell you two things. Okay, in Excel, very two topics are very important. First is number one is workbook. Okay, workbook, and number two is worksheet. Okay, so what is workbook, what is worksheet? So in Excel, if I have a file, okay, in Excel I have a file, I worked it, I saved this, so this whole file will called a workbook. Okay, workbook, w book, fine. And inside that workbook, inside that workbook we have too many pages. One pages, two pages, three pages, four sheets, five sheets, pages or sheets. Okay, so these all combinedly make the whole workbook. All right, so these are called worksheets. Okay, so you can compare it with a normal notebook, right? You have a notebook, so the whole notebook, inside it we are having so many pages, sheets, right? So the all sheets or pages inside it will called worksheets, like our notebooks. Okay, and combinedly they all create the workbook. Okay, so it is called the difference, right? So now recently I worked something, right? If you check it, if you see it, I worked here, I show you something, I showed you something, and if when I came back, so it got a note, it got a name, book one, so it is called a workbook. I created a workbook right here. Okay, it is called workbook. All right, and you can see here on the plus icon, it always provided me to open the workbook, open or insert a new workbook. If I click on it, so which kind of workbook I want to open? Blank workbook, quick list, okay, make a list, title list, track, any kind of workbook I want to open, I can open. So I generally I opened the blank workbook. Okay, so this is how a workbook looks like. Okay, and you can see at the bottom, you can see it's written sheet 1. If I show you, can you see it? Sheet 1 here, sheet 1, so it is sheet 1. All right, so I worked here sheet 1. Okay, if I wanna, if I wanna work somewhere else, means not in this sheet now anymore, so I can easily create new worksheet as well. Okay, so you can see there's a button, there's a icon here at the right, at the bottom right. See here, let me show you, let me make an arrow, this one, right? So this one, uh this one, so it is called the sheet box, or you can just tap on it, you can able to see the sheet. Again tab, it will show like this. Okay, see the difference. So whenever you want to see the sheets, just click here, you will able to see the sheets. Okay, so sheet 1, if I want to work somewhere else, I want another sheet, so just very simple to understand, we have a plus icon over here, right? The plus icon, here it is, so just tap on it, you will see now I get sheet number 2. Okay, if I open another one, so I can get sheet number 3. All right, so sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Alright, if you are not able to see, just click on this tab button. Sheet 1, 2, 3. Okay, so in this, right now I am in sheet number 3. Click on sheet 2, it's also blank. Click on sheet 1, I worked here. Okay, so in this, this is how it works. Alright, now let me open my PPT and we'll understand the interface quickly inside a sheet. Alright, so in sheet, first at all, see, whenever I click randomly, so whenever I'm clicking randomly, so you can see a rectangular green colored box is highlighting, right? See, so this is called the cell, CELL cell. These all small boxes are cells. Okay, cells. You must had learned in biology, cell is a very basic structure, unit of body. So similarly here, very basic unit of a sheet is called cell. You must have observed in your, when you were a kid, so in your math notebook we had cells, right? Like this, we had the linings and we had this, those were more spherical, and we would work 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 0, 11, 12, like this, right? So similarly these are also cells. Okay, so in each cell we fill the data, these cells are used to fill the data. All right, so this is cell. Now you can see here A, B, C, D, these all are written the alphabetical order, right? Here A, B, C, D, these are called columns. Okay, when you click on A or B or C or D or so on, so you can see this whole vertical cell arrangement is being highlighted. So this is all called column. Okay, columns are always vertical, right? If you have observed your houses, they always use the columns, right? So columns are always horizontal, so this is called columns. Okay, although sometimes the people use pillars also for them, the house columns. Okay, so the both are same, so these are columns. All right, A, B, C, D, these are columns. And here 15, 16, 1, 2, when I touch them, so I can see that the horizontal cell arrangement is being highlighted, right? So this horizontal cell arrangement is called row, ROW, row. Okay, so in this manner we can say that if the rows and the columns together, they are combining and they are creating the cells like this, right? Like this. So cells and column. All right, what is the use of the column and cells? If I touch here, so we can use the columns and cells to find out the cell address, where the cell is actually located. Okay, so if I talk about this cell, so you can see it's located in C column first at all, right? And in 17th row of C column, 17th row of C column, right? So it is called, it will called C17. Okay, first we have to use the column name, then 17 row name. If I say what is the address of this cell, so you can say that it is situated in B and 6 row, so B6. If someone says 29E, so 29E would be 29 and E here, this would be cell address of 29E. All right, so this is the use of cell address. Okay, so we have done this. Let me show you the PPT again. So we will cover the main menu, font name, bold, formula box, font size, undo, redo. All right, let me come back. So see, we will cover all the things. Okay, so whatever is displaying here, we will cover. First of all, you can see there is FX and there is a box beside it, right? So this box is called formula box or function. All right, so FX, F stands for formula or function. So what is the task of this box? It tells you about the cell you click. Okay, so right now I'm clicking on D26, so it shows blank, it means nothing is written. If I write here 5, it will now see I have written 5 in C25, so I'm clicking on C25, it's showing 5, right? And here on the blank cell it's showing nothing. It means it tells you what is written inside the cell. Okay, what is the actual function inside the cell? If I write my name here, if I write edufa, Okay, so see edufa. So in C28 it's written edufa. So yes, if I click on C28, so it will show me edufa. All right, so what is the exact function behind it? All right, now if I write here something different, okay, if I write 3 plus 2, so 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, right? So if someone from outside, if he observe these both, so he or she can say that these both are same, right? But formula box tell you exact what is the exact situation. It is 5 because it was written as it is, just generally it was written generally 5. But here this is the 5. It looks like 5, but it is actually the sum of 3 plus 2, right? So sum of 3 plus 2, it could be sum of 4 plus 1, it could be subtract of 6 minus 1, it could be anything. So it is showing what is exact it is. So this is the work of formula box. Okay, then I have shown you this button already. This is used to reflect the sheets. Okay, then these others are shortcuts. Sorry, these others are shortcuts. Okay, these are, I will show you later. Okay, now we have another button. It is green color button, right? So you can see there's a green color button like this. There's a drop up arrow kind of, right? You can see here. So this is called drop up arrow. If you open it, you will see all the menus are here. First at all, you have home button, you have border, fill color, font color, right? So many things. So we will cover one by one. Okay, so again, how to open the main menu? Just click on this drop up arrow. Okay, so first at all, here home button we have, and near home button we have two more options like this, two up and down arrows, right? Let me show you again, up and down arrow. Okay, so home is selected, it means these are all a function of home menu. Okay, if I open other menu, clicking on this, it will show me like this, it will show me the whole list. Okay, first at all, everyone try it in your phone. Are you able to see this? Are you able to open this or not? Okay, I'm glad that you are able. So see, we have so many buttons. Insert, so in insert section we have so many things. In draw we have these things. Formulas, we have so many formulas. In data section we have only these options. In review section we have these options. In view sections we have these options. Okay, so let's remain in home first at all, because home functions are so easy, and other functions we will use one by one, so we will cover them. All right, so first of all we will cover. Okay, so first of all we will learn something. Okay, so suppose how to write, how to feed the data into Excel. Okay, so everyone will create a table like I have created. Okay, so how to create a table? It's very simple. First at all, what I will do, so everyone will create a table. How to create a table? Simple. How to feed the data? Just double click on any cell. Okay, so first at all you have to select the cell area wherever you want to fill the data. Fine, so suppose I want to fill data in this field. Fine, so all right, so I already covered, suppose this much area. Okay, so what I will do, very simple, I will select one by one all cells and I will write something. Okay, so double click on cell. Okay, just simply double click and your keyboard will automatically appear. Okay, so suppose I want to write name and marks. So this is the table I created. So here names and marks. All right, so suppose I write some names. Okay, right, suppose Edufa, suppose Brighton. Okay, and Vincent and others. What are your names, guys? um, okay, simple. All right, I wrote these names and I wrote their marks. Just double click. Suppose someone got 40, someone got 50, someone got 80, someone got 59, someone got 30. All right, so this is how I created table. Okay, but I did not create the table like this. See, right? So first we will come on the tables one by one. Okay, so first I have written some data. Okay, now with this data I will explore the main menu, the functions. Okay, so what can I do? First at all, First of all, I have this and this. So these are basically the fonts. Okay, fonts, fonts. Fonts means way of writing, style of writing. Okay, so click on font. Up now, if you want to change the font or the style of something written, first of all you have to select that part. Okay, so click on this name. If you wanna change the written style of whole table, so you have to select whole. Okay, how you will select? Just click somewhere. Okay, let me zoom in for you and see, this is the point, the green point like this. Just click on this and drag it downward or drag it upward. Okay, so you can do it quickly. Suppose you wanna drag it. Okay, so you want to select only these two things, so I'm just doing it. Or you want to select whole table, so you just drag it downward. Okay, so I'm showing you. If you want to change the font, so see, we have so many fonts like this. Sorry, let me select agency FB, this one, so you will see the difference. Okay, see, you're able to see the difference, right? See the difference? Yes. Okay, so this is how it works. So, and you can see we have 11, it is the size. Okay, so you can increase the size. I'm clicking on 16. Okay, so see the difference, it's 16, again it's 11. Very simple, right? If you wanna change only the font of two cells or one cell, just select only one cell or two cell and just click like this. Now I have changed it, right? So this is how it works. Now we have B, capital B, I, U, and this. So B stands for bold. If you want to make something bold, okay, suppose name and marks, I want to make them better, bold, thick. So I'll click on, first I will select the cells I want to make bold, then I will click on B. Okay, I will click on B, so you will see B. Now see the difference. Okay, I'm clicking and unclicking, and now I have to click on B. All right, selected both two again. So once I click B, so you can see the B's, right, it's kind of gray background like this, grayish. All right, gray background behind around it. It means that the B is selected now. It means the wherever the area you have selected into the in the sheet, that area is bold. Okay, so if I wanna change I italic, so you can see the difference, italic, underline, and the line. Okay, the cross through, I don't know the exact term for this, something we say line through, cross through. Okay, check through. So this is how these things work. Okay, whenever you wanna make something bold, bigger, so in the main heading especially, so you can use the bold manner, the bold method. Okay, all right, then I have border option. Okay, so border option is very simple, but I will select, I will we will cover it on the next class, not today. Okay, we will cover the simple functions like fill color. So what is mean fill? If I click this cell, okay, if I click on fill color, here I click, I have so many colors to fill. So see, if I click choose this one, if I choose yellow one, if I choose green one, all right, if I choose dark green, if I choose pink color, okay, so name, so I've selected this cell, so I want to select this cell as well. So you can together make the color changes in two cells together. Okay, two or more, so it depends how many cells or cell range you select. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, name marks done. Then we have edufy and other things, right? These are left. So if I want to change the color of the background color, so I can choose anything. I can choose gray color. So see, it works like this. If I want to choose another, so I can choose yellow color as well. Okay, if I choose one dark gray, one small normal gray, this is darker gray, this is smaller gray, this is darker gray, this is smaller gray. Okay, so in this way you can perform. This is again darker gray. All right, see, this is how it works. It is called filling the color, filling the color in the cell. Okay, it will not change the color of your text, text remains black. black, 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 black. If I want to change the color as well, so what I can do, suppose I selected bright color, oh sorry, black, total black color. Okay, now I will change the text color. Okay, so here I will go font color. So font color is text color. So if I select white, so see edufy is white. If I choose this time the dark red color, sorry, again suppose I choose white color, so I choose here the blue color, I choose the dark color, I choose the orange color, I choose the red color, I choose the blue color. Okay, so I can choose like this. This is called font color. Okay, font color. So we have done about cell, main menu, font name, bold, font size. Okay, we are left with undo and redo, right? So suppose I selected somewhere and I wrote 89. Okay, I just wrote a random number. Okay, then I made something like bold. Okay, then I select the fill color, I filled this color. Okay, or this color. All right, see, I've done many operations on this cell, in this cell. All right, so if I want to do something, if I want to undo something that I have done, means I want to erase, I want to go one step back, so what can I do? I just click. Okay, I want to go one step back only, so I have two buttons over here. One is this, one is this, one is this, one is that, right? So when the arrow is going backward, it means it will take you one step back of the operation, right? So I click, see, one step back I was with yellow color, right? And if I click this one, so one step later it will take me one step later. So one step later I selected this one step back, two step back, see, right? And one more step back, it was just only this, right? And then what I did, I made it bold. So see, bold. Then what I made it? I made it completely green, black, green. Then the yellow, then the dark green. Right? So this is called undo and redo. So these all are the functions. Okay, very basic function. Now I hope you understood it. So task of the day for today. First thing, what you have to do is writing the data into the cells. You have to learn it. Okay. You already know it, you have done it, you have made the table today, but you have to make more tables. Okay, you will create two table, making them bold, you will make them bold, you will try increase decrease the size, selecting the cell range, exploring the interface, select color and color filling, undo and redo. Okay, so you have to try all this. Tomorrow I will ask you verbally. Okay, so make sure you know the things very well. For this you have to make practice with only 2 or 3 tables. That is why. Okay, that is what you have to perform today as a homework. I'm not giving you any homework, but please make sure you perform wherever you perform. Okay, just save the file, do not erase the file. I will ask you to show me. Okay, tomorrow. So there's a term is cell range, how to select the cell range. Okay, so how to select a cell, just click on it, right? How to select a cell, like this, like this, like this. How to select the cell range? Cell range means selecting more cells, more than 2 3, so a whole range. So in this way what I will do, just drag the green circle, right? The green circle, this point I am asking about, this you have to drag this like this. Okay, so you can select all the cells together. So it is called selecting cell range. All everyone will practice, and I will ask you to show your homework tomorrow. All right, so class, is there anything we are left with in your understanding, anything that you couldn't understand? Please let me know. If no, so I'm going to stop this class, I'm going to finish this session today. Thank you so much, have a good day. Class number 1, bye bye.